Welcome back to another Balatro high score attempt gameplay. Today we are going to close my eyes. I'm going to spam click this arrow right here, and we're going to play on whatever deck possible. So I'm going to remove my glasses, closing my eyes, and I'm just going to spam click it, and only you guys are going to know until right now. All right, we're playing the blue deck. +1 hand every round. Not the most ideal deck to be playing. I don't think you really need another hand in most cases on Balatro early on. Go ahead and find a flush. I don't think this wins. One of the good things about these earlier stakes is there is a lot less scaling instead of playing plasma deck. So that's good for me. I'm able to kind of keep up with the blinds a lot faster. Parking and spare trousers, probably not what I want to go for right now. Maybe. Banner for chips early or misprint. Probably misprint. Maybe we will do a spare trousers run. I've done it before and it was quite fun. So we're kind of just searching for 2 pairs right now. Maybe we do a full house, which counts as a 2 pair. We could keep trousers for the time being. I'm not sure if it's going to be end game for us, but at the very least, a decent start. I'm going to save my money here. We need to play 5 cards. Already got a 2 pair. We'll go ahead and play that 5th card there. This should be winning for the majority of the time as long as misprint doesn't act up on me. 2 mult jokers. Let's go ahead and grab another discard. That's probably going to be useful. We'll go next. I do like to keep my money at the beginning. I think it's quite important to kind of get to that interest cap. So as long as I'm scoring relatively reliably, I don't spend too much unless I see like a really promising joker. But we're able to just kind of get 2 pair almost every single time. Unfortunately, that time it didn't win, but we can do another 2 pair. Playing more hands is quite good. We're going to want to get a multiplicative joker if we're going to do a lot of base mult. So that is something that I will look for. Hermit is a great pull right there. Let's go ahead and pop open this pack. We can take oops all 6s. It doesn't do anything for me right now. We'll take the 2 pair joker as well to keep that synergy. We'll move on, discard 2 random cards. That's probably fine. Here's 2 pair. We got the malt and we got the chips now. So we're kind of cooking in the early game here. Blue deck, nothing really special. Obviously, it just gives you another hand size. We can pop open the Celestial pack. Didn't get a Uranus or a full house, so I'm not really interested in it. Go next here, 2,000. That should be no problem. We actually have to use a discard now. There's 2 pair again. One thing that I will kind of leave you as a tip, if you're going for these kind of decks, always play a 5th card. I'll say that and I'll forget, I'm sure. But the reason to do that, and we can take another 2 pair joker. The reason to do that is if it doesn't win, you're getting rid of a card that you don't necessarily need, and you're able to draw more cards in the long run by doing that. So just a quick little tip. So I'll play the 3 because realistically it's not that important to me. So if this doesn't win, which it should, but if it didn't win, I would get to see 1 more card, and potentially a card that is going to be suitable for what I'm going for. Okay, Magician. We can start kind of using the oops all 6s to our advantage, kind of making sure that we're just playing to all of our strengths here. Tower, we can get rid of a 2 so we don't see it as much. And the Needle, so we're definitely going to need to play a higher 2 pair here. So maybe we'll try and go for a king. Thankfully, I picked up that other discard. This should be good enough. I'm just looking for it to be higher cards in value to get me those chips. As you can see, we scored way more than enough here. I would like to try and find those lucky cards eventually. I'm thinking a blank voucher would be nice to have another joker slot in the future. A red seal queen is quite nice. We'll pick up 1 more card. I'll take a king, and we'll go next here, making sure that we're staying above our interest. 5,000. We get a chance at a lucky card here. Play that 2 just in case this doesn't win. Got the 20 malt out of it. Honestly, now if we get a times malt joker, we're looking really, really good early on in this run. Could grab a trading card. We probably have enough malt so we can maybe get rid of the misprint now. It's a little less shaky. I'd rather have the consistent 10 malt than, you know, 0 to 23 perhaps. 4 of a kind, not necessarily what we want, but I picked it up anyways. Not interested in just adding random cards to my deck, just ones with additions to them, stuff like that. So we can get rid of a 4 and then maybe look for a 2 pair up here. Fortunately, we cannot play this. We do have an extra hand size. Maybe we keep discarding to look for a queen. Okay, maybe we just play the queen, hopefully for some money. Okay, it didn't get the money. That's totally fine. We'll play the full house instead. Upgrade everything. If you didn't know, full house works in accordance to 2 pairs. So because there's a 2 pair within it, all of them, you just got to read the jokers properly. It says if hand contains, if hand contains, if hand contains. We kind of got unlucky here, so it means we're not scaling as much as possible. Would like to try and pick up one more card here. This will probably win on its own, but that just lets me know that we're not really scaling as much as we need to be right now, and we just need a times malt joker. We'll open up this mega pack here, maybe aura on the king. Don't really want 4 more numbered cards, so we'll skip on that one. Hanged man, get rid of the lower stuff, and we move on to the next. Spades are debuffed. Can still play 2 pairs. We'll go ahead and start it off with this. Maybe play that 9. Maybe we don't need it necessarily. Halfway there, we just need to play 1 more 2 pair. We have majority of our cards being in the higher end, so we can play the full house here. This should get me to where I need to be. Okay, we're definitely gonna need to get some times malt in here, or we're just going to die. Hand size is definitely something we're interested in. Arcana pack. Yeah, I'd rather snap off 2 more cards, thin out the deck a little bit, get those 2 pairs more reliably. Continue to do that. 8. Maybe we get rid of this. Looking to play this queen. Get lucky with some malt or some money. So because we hit the malt, that is actually quite nice. We have a 5. Stone cards can be played, and they'll actually count, get you an extra 50 chips. So they're quite important if you play them properly. Spare Trousers at 30 malt now. Would love to see a times malt joker come up soon. We can level up 2 pair again. Maybe 4 of a kind is where we go in the future. Who knows? Maybe there's something nice in this standard pack. How many 7s do we have? We still have 4, so maybe we'll grab it just because it's foil. Get rid of a 3. There's those 7s I was talking about. Play the stone. Always worth it. It upgrades these, so it does make us stronger, even if it's not the best 2 pair possible. This could also be like an obelisk run. Maybe eventually we pivot from 2 pairs. We've already played 15. So if we find an obelisk, maybe that's where we go with this. Maybe we transition to full house or 4 of a kind or something like that. Both of them scale quite nicely. We're already getting some decent levels on our 4 of a kind. Interesting. I don't think I need the invisible joker. There's nothing I really want to copy. I would probably get rid of both of these and get doubles trousers. We're gonna skip it for now. This might be a tough boss for us, to be honest. Let's just keep leveling it up. We should be okay as long as we play things correctly here. Let's play that full house. We got that extra malt hit, which is quite nice. We're definitely gonna be okay. There's those 7s and the kings paired together. In case this doesn't win, I'll play the 5 because we already have a pair of 4s. Should win with those foil cards though. Okay, we're at 30,000. Still have 2 hands left, so maybe the blue deck is the way to go here. Mystic Summit's not bad at all. That gets us a lot of extra malt. I'm definitely going to go back in time here. Mystic Summit's better than this random 2-pair Joker. Stay within our cap here. We just have to use our discards now. Maybe we just play the full house instead of using the discards. We definitely don't want to win in one either, because we want to actually get Spare Trousers leveled up quite well. Maybe we discard at the bottom here and we play our full house this way. Probably shouldn't be playing full house just in case we do go for an obelisk run. So that's something to think about. Let me go ahead and check. Yeah, we played 6, so we'd only get 10 obelisk hits on that if we were to transition to full house. Maybe I skip those and we go next here. We did go back in time, so I'm not too worried about the score. Also allows me to snap off some more cards with our Joker here. This should be pretty close to winning, and it does, mainly because we had the foil card. Okay, I'm really looking for a multiplicative Joker here. Hermit, I'll definitely take for the money. Mega Celestial, maybe we level up Uranus. No luck there. Let's go Pluto. Maybe we transition into 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind territory. This gets me 18 malt, not as good as our Mystic Summit. Oops All Sixes isn't doing an entire lot for me. Okay, we have a 2-pair here, which is nice. Not sure what's under those cards, but this should get us at least halfway there. Maybe we just play this. Odds are it's a full house. Yeah. Okay, that gets us past the scoring limit. We're definitely going to need to get a time smalt Joker here very soon. Unfortunately, haven't really got money online. Let's level up full house. Any time smalt Joker will do for the time being. Okay, unlucky. 20,000. Not too worried yet. Continue leveling up this 2-pair. Maybe play that 9. Leave a 2-pair in hand. Play 2-pair again, just in case we get an obelisk. Really good opportunity to get obelisk here. 2-pair is very liable to hit. And we've seen that we've been able to get lots of 3 of a kinds as well. Sock and Buskin, probably not. Mad Joker is back. We skip. Get rid of the lowest card. Play our 2-pair. Level it up. We actually haven't been using Mystic Summit to its full ability yet either. Totally fine. Play that 5th card. Spare Trousers up to 58. That is going to be quite good. We have 4 of a kind in hand. We're not going to play that. We have 5 of a kind in hand. We continue playing the 2-pair. Haven't gotten any money hits on the queens yet, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's not a big deal, to be honest. Scary Face is decent for chips. Not extremely worried about that yet. Still cutting off all of the lower end cards that I don't want. Temperance is 14 bucks. Could have played a Magician there. Looking for a times malt Joker. Can reroll a few more times. We can reroll a few more times. Okay, no times malt. First hand is drawn face down. Unfortunate. Okay, we found our 2-pair. We'll play that 10 in the mix there. Almost halfway. Willing to bet that that's a queen. It's not, so we did miss a hand there, unfortunately. These are aces, so we can play that. Only reason I knew that is an ace was there, and those have to be higher ranks. So that's an ace, I believe. I think we have a lot of queens in our deck, and we have a lot of pairs to go around, so let's go ahead and play this. Okay, I keep saying this, but we need a times malt Joker, and we'll be off to the races for sure. 66 malt on our Spare Trousers, quite nice. Give me a times malt Joker, please. Those don't help me. Hermit, you can reroll a few more times. Magician's okay. maybe photograph doesn't really help me out, to be honest. 35k I think will be fine. We'll do something like this. Maybe we get lucky on the oops. At least we get the malt. Didn't play that 5th card. That is a mistake. But we won anyways. I figured we were going to win with the foil, but always play that 5th card just in case. Give me a times malt joker. Obviously this isn't going to do it, but temperance will help me out. We've really kind of paired our deck down quite nicely, which is good. We just need that times malt. Okay, so this is where we probably pivot to 4 of a kind build. Probably get rid of this joker and go for the family here. So now I will just discard all of my way until kings or something, maybe even queens, who knows. Okay, we've gotten extremely unlucky, so let's go ahead and play our 2 pair. Totally fine. Do we have any other king? We have 2 other kings in this deck. Go ahead and play the 7s, I suppose. There's our king. So we're playing our 4 of a kind now. And as you can see, we're scoring a lot better. So one thing I've always wanted to do is get like the family, the 3 of a kind, the 2 of a kind. So maybe we try and go for that in this run. We're already kind of on anti-7, so ooh, a polychrome. So I'm not exactly sure how far we're gonna make it. Let's continue adding kings to our deck. Constellation's a very good joker. I just don't think I have enough money for it. Go next here. Diamonds are debuffed. And hang our 7s. Use all of our discards. There's our 4 of a kind. Go ahead and see if we can get another king here that will score. There we go. Could play 5 of a kind. It's actually worse, so we won't. Totally fine here. Anti-8. We're gonna need to find some more times malt jokers in order to make this work. In order for the video to be worth it. There's another king we'll take. There's another king. That's a really good one, actually. That astronomer would have been quite good. Go next here. Still could be an obelisk run. We've played 32 pairs, right? And we might as well use our hands in order to play more. Here's a straight. We'll just get rid of it all. Okay, there's a nice 2 pair. We will do it this way first. Go down our hands so that we can find our kings effectively. We've pared down our deck enough that we can do this. We can play even another 2 pair. This might even win. Nope, that's totally fine. Go ahead and just check what's in our deck. That's what I was looking for, is our blue seal. So now we have completely done all of this. We'll play the polychrome at the end in case this hits. Another little tip for you, since it did hit the malt, it's good to have the polychrome at the end. There we go, 200,000, we're good. We only needed 50k. We're leveling things up, getting that 4 of a kind built up. Maybe an ecto. Yeah, I don't think I'm willing to immolate with this king there. I think it's actually quite important for my run. Hermit we'll definitely take. Looking for another version of the family. I think that would be fun. Go next here. Just play things ideally. Getting those 2 pairs. We still need that malt, right? So I think it's quite important that we do that. Discarding where we can. Can be a little risky and play 2 of our kings. We should be able to discard for most of them anyways. Go ahead and play one more hand. It's a pretty risky maneuver, to be honest. We got our kings anyways. Got all of our kings. not play our glass, and this should be more than enough to get us through here. Absolutely. And we are using that blue seal. So because we've been able to pare our deck down so far, things have been good. We could get card sharp, although we only have 8 kings, so we'd have to play them exactly proper in order to make that happen. We can make another godly king here. That's going to help us out quite a bit to level up our Mars. We can level up our 2 pair. And I'm looking for, you know, the trio and the duo. I think that'd be fun. Erosion's just better than our Oops All Sixes. 72 mult on that. Very, very good. One random joker is disabled, so the family is disabled here. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and play our 2 pair because of that. Kind of hoping for Mystic Summit. Oh, okay. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and just get out of this one here. Make sure we play the Polychrome at the end. Can play that 5th card. Doesn't really matter. 291,000. Using our blue seals to our advantage here. That's going to help us scale quite a bit. Getting those extra chips. Let's go ahead and see. We've still only played 5 4-of-a-kinds. So an obelisk is still in play here. Absolutely. We can strengthen up a queen to another king. I would take another hermit. We definitely need some more scoring options here. Don't want to grab telescope because all it's going to do is get me 2 pairs. We're no longer playing. Okay, let's go next here. 110,000. I'm not worried about that. Go ahead and play a 2 pair. 86 mult on that. 80 mult on the erosion is quite nice. Looking for this other gold king. There it is, and we have our cards. Play that 5th one if you need. Get 2 more levels up on our Mars, which is quite good. 394,000. We're okay for the next 2 antes. Like you can see, we're on ante 9 and we only need 110,000. So that's the difference when playing this deck versus playing Plasma even. Okay, we can level up 2 pair. Not needed, but we can do it. Fool is good for Hanged Man. Also helps out erosion, so we'll get rid of these cards. We will get rid of these cards. We'll get rid of this card. We'll play this hand. Our erosion's at plus 100, which is quite awesome. Looking for this last king, and we got it. So let's go ahead and arrange things here. Play our 5th card. We're not going to need it. This is going to score quite well. 470,000. The more cards we get rid of, the better erosion gets. So Mystic Summit or trading card would probably be out next. Definitely don't need trading card anymore. We only have 2 uncommons. Baseball card's probably better than Mystic Summit, so let's go ahead and pick it up because it's a fun card. Death and Tower are both good. Looking for a duo or a trio right now. Maybe another level on Mars, sure. Go next. So this is going to copy our trousers and our erosion and our trading card. So it's actually a little bit better than I thought. We can get rid of this ace. We can make another copy of this nice king. We can tower this jack. And we can discard now. Okay, so trousers is probably the next card out of here now. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and see how much we score here now. Wondering if we put it at the end. I think baseball card happens right at the start, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, antimatter is actually quite nice here. What do we need to score? 560,000. We'll be okay for this anti for sure. We'll see what we can do after that. We have antimatter. Still hurting on money a little bit. Those kings help a tiny amount. Oops, all 6s, not what I'm looking for. Again, I'm looking for the duo and the trio. I think that would be quite fun. We have, not really accidentally, but we have paired our deck almost fully to king. I mean, 11 kings is not the craziest amount. Go ahead and play this, see how much this scores. Yeah, baseball card happens at the end, so it doesn't matter where we put it. That is one thing about baseball card. And it doesn't matter because, well, it kind of matters because we're adding mult here. Card sharp's another option. The idol is an option. Not gonna pick him up though. Okay. Idol came here as well. No thank you. Hermit. We can re-roll a few more times. Fortune teller's not bad. We'll pick up a golden joker for some money. We can hang these guys. Discard that. Ideally, we want to make this strengthen this queen up. That would be the goal. So let's get this polychrome king in here. See how much this scores us. 2.4 million. I'm not sure if we're okay on the next ante, but we're making something happen here. Getting all of these Mars levels. Okay, we got another hanged man even. Okay, deja vu on our polychrome king. Go next here. Cards played previously are debuffed. Does suck a little bit. Could have been bad there, honestly. Go ahead and play the glass card, see how much this gets me. 2.8 million. Not sure what the next blinds are. We might be dead here. Might be 7. If it's 7 million, I think we're screwed. Yeah, it's 7 million. If we get that polychrome king going, maybe we have something here. Okay, temperance will help me out. Maybe a death. Okay. Maybe another hand will help. Another time small joker. I mean, card sharp helps for sure. Okay, let's go next. We'll be fine here. Okay, we'll play this one first. Not going to touch these. See what this scores us. 4 million. How many kings? Got one left hiding in the deck. We can just get rid of that. So we do something like this. We use the hermit so we can get our Mars here. This is card sharp value now. 21 million. So we're good for this ante again. Trading card just needs to go. We no longer need him. Our deck's down to 19 cards. Photograph's okay. Not really what I want. Maybe with the red seal. 6 cents, no. Banana, no. Okay, unfortunate. 10 mil we need. We'll get through this ante, and then we'll evaluate from there. $5 million for that one. Only my kings here. Do something like this. 23 million. I think the next stage is like 300 million. So we're gonna need a drastic increase or it's just over. Go ahead and open up a pack. Again, I would love to do the duo trio thing. Doesn't look like it's happening this run. I'll have to try it another time. Temperance, probably best for me. What's the blind? Lose $1. It's okay. Troubadour doesn't help. Steel does help. We We can make this a steel instead, right? Cut this. Okay. Do something like that. Oh, the glass broke, which does suck. Get rid of that. Go ahead and play it. Losing money, which sucks. 37 million because of that. So the steel does help marginally. Decent amount, actually. What do I need now? 300 million, yeah. With no money, I think it's just over. We'd have to get extremely lucky. We don't. Let's think about this. Maybe Joker Stencil ×2 is better than that. It's also an uncommon. It's a pretty... I mean, let's try it. I don't think... There's nothing else we can do, right? We'll try it. I think this is just the end of the road for us. Go ahead and play our first hand. No longer have the glass either, right? 5 million. Lost a king somewhere. It doesn't really matter. Send it. $45 million. So I'm going to show you something, a different way to lose here in Balatro. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make the $300 million threshold or million chip threshold. So if you just discard all of your cards, the game ends. So let's go ahead and do it. Discard our last card. This is the end. Have a good one. 39 million, high score, random deck, blue deck today. Pretty fun, pretty interesting, different build. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good day. Goodbye.